you're a cell tower property owner or landlord with a cell site on the rooftop of your building, well, you may have received a love letter in the mail. Even though it's not Valentine's Day yet, it's very possible that the carrier on your rooftop, the tenant, Verizon Wireless, T-Mobile, or AT&T, may have sent you a love letter disguised as a cell tower lease optimization offer. And because they really love your cell site lease and they would love for you to give them a rent reduction. Remember that lease that you signed 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago that they agreed to the terms of whatever they paid you at the time? Well, they've probably had a change of heart, and now they're letting you know that, well, we might consider moving that tower if you don't change the terms of your lease agreement and give us that 10, 20, 30% rent reduction. Well, what are you supposed to do if you're a property owner? If you have a tower on your property, let's say even Crown Castle, American Tower, SBA Communications, or other tower companies, they will come back to you because you are the low-hanging fruit. You are the lowest man or woman on the totem pole, so to speak. And it's much easier for the carriers or for the tower companies to come back to the property owner and try to scare the bejesus out of you and get you to capitulate and sign a rent reduction amendment. They want to have more rights, and they want for you to have less rights. They want for them to have greater flexibility in making modifications and doing things on your property within their leased area, and they want you to have less say in it. As the values of these sites go up and the demand and the need go up, they want to have less landlord influence and more ability to basically do whatever they want. And they're going to play the lease termination card. What that is in your lease agreement, there is a provision that allows them to basically terminate for just about any reason and relocate the tower. Now, the $1 million question is, how much is it going to cost them to terminate that lease? How much is it going to cost them to decommission that tower and move it across the street? Well, there's a lot of the hard and soft costs involved. They can't just move the tower across the street. They have to go out and they have to lease a site. They have to lease it for less money than they're paying you. They need to go and get permits. They need to pay real estate consultants, attorneys, architects, zoning experts, etc. So, it could cost them $250,000 to $500,000 to relocate that cell site or cell tower. Do they have the budget for that? Probably not. So it's a lot easier for them to see if they can get a rent reduction from you, a lease optimization. Remember, lease optimization is an oxymoron, and you have to be a moron on oxy to sign one. Okay, basically, there's nothing good. The only optimization, the only benefit, people that benefit from that are the carriers and the tower companies. Okay, so now, is there a chance that cell sites will go away? Sure, there is. There's a chance that as technology advances, especially in the densely populated urban areas, those sites certainly have a significant chance of becoming obsolete. Why do we say that? Well, let's just give you an example. Let's say there's a rooftop cell site in San Francisco that's paying $5,000 a month with AT&T or Verizon or T-Mobile. And they can put in, let's say they put in 5, 6, 7 small cells in a given area very close to your rooftop. And those in the public right-of-ways only are paying $270 a year. Well, let's say if they put in 10 of them, let's just say they put in 10 $270 a year small cells, 5G, 6G, whatever, 7G, to replace your $5,000 cell site. Well, they almost save 50%, right? 270 times 10 is 2,700 versus 5,000 plus that they're paying. So if they can get away with putting in a few small cells, then they can make your site obsolete. But if that's going to happen, it's going to happen anyway, regardless of whether or not you give them a rent reduction. So when you get one of these lease optimization letters, if you have a question, give us a call at Tower Genius. We'll take a look at your site. If it's time to extend your lease, we can certainly offer the guidance and expertise that you need to make sure that you're not getting taken advantage of. Our number is 888-313-9750. You can visit us at towergenius.com, and we appreciate you liking and subscribing to our YouTube channel.